everyone, welcome to Tulbarn Farm for today's Maver Match This qualifier. Looking forward to this. Find me on peg, where am I? House 8. Slightly to the left where I was in the winter. I think I was on 9. And today I'm on 8. It's not quite 6, which is a favoured peg, but I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully catch some fish. It should be good. We've got just over 5 minutes to go for the match. I'll quickly run through the rigs. Starting with the closest rig, I've got an edge peg left and right. I'm going to fish it with a 0.4 white hydro dread and crystal down to a bulk short 3-inch hook length with a size 16 Kaizen. I'm going to fish expanders and micros on that to start with, and then I will turn it into maggots if I need to. Just looking about which rig's next. It's this one. Next we've got the line I'm going to start with, which is meat short. Again, white hydro. I'm going to fish a 4x12 just in front of me, top kit +1. A little bulk, dropper just to trim it up, or just a trimming shot. 16 Kaizen hook, can fish 4mm meat on that. And then my long line in front of me, top kit +4, 4x14, a couple of 8-back shot, white hydro again, bulk with 1 dropper. I'm going to fish a banded 6mm. I've got some micros in there, and I'll see what happens. Might start firing maggots, might change it to catch shallow. We'll see. Side tray, I've got it all going on. So I've got a bigger side tray now, right? I've got a bunch of maggots, load of maggots. I've got a load of 2mm, 4mm and 6mm, they're house pellets. I've got some 4mm expanders. I've got some meat. I'm only going to put a little bit of meat in at a time, a bit more actually. I'm going to have 3 tins of meat. And I only want to use that Royal Dane stuff, so it's not a loads, right? Target weight today, £150 maybe. It's 130s, 138s came out yesterday. A load of ton weights, and there's a load of very good anglers, and me. The key today for me is going to be just take it steady, keep my eyes out, learn as much as I can, and catch a few fish. That's all I've got to do. There we go. And there's the hooter. Let's give it a go, y'all. It goes wild. Very good, isn't it? It also doesn't use a clicker, right? It doesn't think to reset their clicker. If Coach Mark's watching my stream, he's going to be very happy that I lifted into that fish and didn't strike. Much better F1. those Kaizen hooks when they go in, nothing's getting them out, is it? Keep going, yeah? As I was saying, you know, you only learn because you fish in the same competitions against good anglers and you get to watch what they're doing, you know? Skimmer? What's that doing in my peg? Make a little bit more noise by chucking some bait in, you know. That old trick, eh, Graham? A little bit more like a serious fish. Like one of those fish that doesn't care what I'm doing. It's heading straight for the leg of the platform. Whoosh, as he would say, wouldn't it? That's what Andy May would say. There's a chunk of an F1. Look at that. I'm going to put £5 on the clicker for that. Come on, Flo, come on. Just got us nicely, right? Another Jurassic sized F1. I don't want to put too much meat in, I don't want to make it go crazy. He's got a fish shallow to my left. But you know what? He's going to catch fish shallow to my left, you know. So maybe I just need to ignore it. Right? Just keep doing what I'm doing. Oh, how did I get away with me not hooking that? I got my bite anyway. Two fish now that have run away with my bait, which I'm not a fan of. He's catching shallow to my left, 12 inches deep. But unless it's really warm, I don't think that this peg can compete with that peg for shallow fish like that. I might be completely wrong, I don't know enough about it, but you can catch them out there and I can catch them down here. That'll do me fine. Skimmer. So it's at this point where I'd say, if you're subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, you know, maybe you want to hit that subscribe button. It's a free way to support the channel and, you know, helps bring my fishing in front of more people. I really appreciate that. And, you know, I think I am providing the only current live match fishing experience that I'm aware of. And, you know, certainly a lot of people I think have been interested in fishing as a result. So I'm going to claim it's good for the sport. So, yeah, if you want to hit that subscribe button, if you're not subscribed, I really appreciate it. While I give this masterclass in hooking and losing bream. It's not what I want. I keep going, it's working for me. And if you're enjoying it, you know, give it a like. The crafty fish have moved in for a second. They're going to try and put me off, encourage me to feed too much bait, get too many foul hookers. So I'm going to resist. Also got to resist, suddenly start striking really hard as well, which is like a classic Graham mistake that I'd make at this point. I start putting too much bait in because I start missing bites, and then I'll start striking. So I just need to be cool and calm, he says. doing well. I just need to keep it up. So as I'm just coming up to the end of the first hour, so just knock that meat out. End of the first hour, I've got £20 on the clicker, and I'm a self-confessed hopeless at measuring F1 weights by visual, so that could be 17 and it could be 22, but I've clicked 20, so we start the second hour needing to just do the same again, and I'm going to be happy about it. Guide to my left, it's caught shallow. What to do, what to do, what to do. Now, I said I only have to catch a £2 fish every 5 minutes. You ain't £2. Desperately trying to snap the hook length. Two and a bit, but I think it was 3. I think what I might do based on this is just skip the... Where's that float sinking? I might skip the hard pellet and just go straight to fishing shallow. That's what I'll do. Right, that'll do. Right, that's the first episode done. Episode 1, fish short. Now on to episode 2, fish shallow. I'm just going to start with a normal rig, shallow rig. And then I'll switch to an overshotted rig. Let's see. I think what I'm watching is that there's more focus on just leaving it static, fishing it shallow, and just firing bait in. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. Had a good first hour, and I've had a terrible next 30 minutes, but nothing that I can't deal with. I'm just changing tactics on the fly. What I'll do is I'm going to try and fish underneath it with maggots. Underneath with maggots, I should say. And then catapulting some bait in. see what I can do. He's back. Tiny fish though, aren't they? Oops, bit of a splash. Tiny little fish, aren't they? It's a fish. That one can go for free. Got to get my skates on to make up for that 20 minutes. I've lost time. I think we're coming up to the second hour. It's not been good as the first, that's for sure. I've got £29 on the clicker, so I've managed just £9 in this second hour, but the majority of that £9 has come in the second half, so actually it could have been a lot worse. The gentleman to my left is catching fish shallow, so I've gone out to fish the long line and tried to fish shallow to compete. There's no fish in my peg want to come shallow just yet, so I'm just fishing on the deck with maggots, firing maggots over the top. I'm feeding my left and right hand edges. I've started that process, and I'm still feeding some meat short, but my catapulting is leaving something to be desired. They're all crawled away, right? So, that being said, let's see what I can do in hour 3. Start to hour 3. How much do you weigh fish? £3. Ducks have arrived in the gentleman to the left and he's pegged to support my efforts, so let's just keep going. I can catch these fish on the deck. I know I can. So just listen, drops try and induce a bite, and exactly what it did. So happy with that. See, if they're only going to be £1, I need to be hooking one already. Can't wait this long. I know it seems a bit strange, but for the ones that you're going to miss bites and then foul hook one and, you know, lose one on the net, that type of stuff, I need to be catching them quicker, not waiting this long. But keep feeding it. It's just if I know if I can do something different down one of these edges, then we could be in for a big finish. I've probably built that up a little bit too much now. Alright, not messing about, 3 maggots. Let's go down this right hand side to start with, which is just the top kit. Just turn around just a little bit there, you can see it hopefully. There's something there because the rig's riding up on it. That big perch. Perch has been eating half a pint of maggots. Come on. Little diddy mirror. That's nice. You get a couple more minutes, then I'm going to forget about it. A swirl. What are you, a carp? I think I was over the back of it. Carp down the edge. That'd be fun on a top kit. Got number 4 lying on the ground. Oh, that wasn't a fish. There's fish there though. Oh, over here. Oh, wait, yeah. Right, oh, we've missed hour 3 update. So hour 3 update, I've got £59, no, £49 on the clicker. So I'm, you know, £11 behind where I wanted to be at this point with £60, but it's not terrible. It's definitely giving me some things to think about for the next couple of weeks. Skimmer was just sitting there with it in its mouth. That wasn't quite the plan, but okay. Yes, I've just caught that fish whilst I was shipping out, while I was feeding the other lines. And you all saw it. The last seconds, the last stream is better than the rest. So, hour 4 update. Just had a couple of fish fishing the overshotted rig. I have a suspicion that they want to sit about, I don't know, 20 inches under the water, and everything that I've got today is geared up to fish slightly different to that. But I've got some more fish on the net. I've got £60 on the clicker. I'm confident that I've probably got that in weight, but not quite where I want it to be. I want it to be, you know, over £100 by now if I was going to do any good. I think the guy to my left has had a really good day. Oh. He's had a really good day. And 6 house. So it's been quite enjoyable to watch him. And I've caught a few fish, and I've caught doing everything. I've caught some fish on every method, so I'm happy. I'm definitely out of practice, but that's what happens when you go and fish rivers for the winter and fish a pole feeder and then come back and try to start flicking maggots around all over the place. But it's been good fun. One thing I've learned watching these two gentlemen to my left and my right today is they're on like loads of different, you know, they keep going back to lines, you know, and keep trying them again. Jordan keeps coming short, trying his short line. The guy on the left is doing the same. I think they have a few or run of fish shallow or deep shallow, and then it sort of pans off, so they come off it, keep feeding it, go short, go back on it again, catch a few more. It's definitely the pattern I've watched today. It's definitely something I need to think about for the future. that's the end of that. Right, well that was a day. I've got what have I got? There we go. I've got 38 on the left clicker, 39 on the right. So £77. It could be £80. I've no idea what I'm doing as far as the weights of some of these fish. But there we go. I've had a wicked day today. If I've got £70 plus, I'll be really happy with that. I've had a great day. I've had a good lesson, as I'm sure you all agree. So we'll see what happens with the final weighs. The people for the weigh are just down there. So should we just talk about the match for a second? Let's talk about the match for a second. I started short on meat, and I had a really good first hour, about £20 in the first hour, and that was really good. I was keeping up with everybody. The gentleman to my left started catching a load of fish shallow on peg 6. Jordan was trying to force it, I thought, trying to catch him shallow. Wasn't really working, but then it started to work for both of them. I caught some fish. I had some fish down the edge, I had some fish short, I had some fish long, I had a couple of fish shallow, a couple of fish on an overshotted rig. You know, I had a really great time. I haven't used any of my bait. Got loads of bait left over, so I will be here again soon practicing for the spring spectacular. But for now I'm going to just move my pole out the way so it doesn't get crushed, and I think we'll video the weigh-in, shall we? Yeah, lovely fish. $69.11. Right, I'm well happy with that. As I said on the stream, thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you're around for the next time, and look forward to fishing here, you know, for the rest of this year. You know, I've got some festivals coming up and some more open matches. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Ta-da!